August 3rd. It's October 3rd. You know what I'm saying? We back with another. We back.
What?
We back. I'm dropping videos weekly. I'm dropping beats weekly. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this YouTube shit like every day. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we finna watch some badass kids. You know what I'm saying? Beyond Scared Straight type shit. Some crazy shit. Hopefully, get some savage moments or something. I don't know. I want to see a kid cry or something, you know? Let's get into it.
Turn around and face me. Toes on the line. Think this is a joke? Think it's funny?
Yeah. Why? Laughing.
Yeah!
Beyond Scared Straight shows a program meant to turn around the lives of young law
abiders
by showing them how life in prison really is. However, in some cases, it doesn't always.
Why they got a big girl in the back doing that shit?
Inmates that get a little too angry, to participants in the program trying to sneak in weapons, Beyond Scared Straight has it all. The mix of hardened criminals as well as young delinquents that think they're unstoppable brings for some.
Damn, he damn about to kiss this nigga.
Our viewing pleasure. In this list, we've compiled the top
man.
Beyond Scared Straight that will leave you speechless. So make sure to drop a like, click subscribe, and see if you can stomach number 1.
Dang.
Number 10. 0 to 100 real quick. This scene starts by showing a teen laughing at some deputies that have backed him into a corner. After some taunts and more laughing, one of the deputies had this to say.
Shut your mouth and listen. Move.
This is when it dawned on him that he was dealing with serious, full-grown adults that knew they had power over him. His smile
in his shit.
And his eyes start tearing up. The crazy part of this clip is how easily they were able to get into his head, and how you're able to see the moment when it clicked to him. They yelled, "We'll break you down. You're scared. You're already crying." And he starts yelling at them to stop while bursting into tears. At this point, we knew he wasn't hard. Number 9. 19-year-old 10th grader. As the teens are...
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't really like these videos like this. They're not giving me what the fuck I want off of it. They're not giving me what I want, man. They're not even playing the fucking clip. Like, I don't need a dude describing over the fucking clip. Like, just play the shit. I know damn documentary.
Into the room in which they take the mug shots, one of them decides to
My
talk
bad,
back
bro.
to the officers.
If you watching this, if you made it,
them, with the
I'm not
officers
fucking with
telling him to shut up and quit the attitude. As he's called up to give his name, he makes sure to mumble heavily and responds to their questions with "yeah" instead of "yes, sir." This doesn't help his cause and leads to one of the officers flipping his lid. The officer asks what grade he's in, and he says senior, but the officers know that he didn't have enough credits to be in the year he's actually supposed to be in. They ask him again, and he responds with this.
How old are you? 19. What grade you in? My last year.
No, he's in the 10th grade.
He's graduating, baby.
After being called out, the deputies have had enough and roughen him up, dragging him out of the room by his collar. This is one of the most intense clips on the show due to his blatant lies to the officers.
Damn! You pushed that other nigga.
Number 8. Charlie.
Why don't he play like...
Charlie is a 12-year-old boy that disrespects his mother and drinks multiple times a week with his friends. His mother says he's a follower of bad influence and thinks he's going down the wrong path. So she decided to bring him into
you better get that little nigga right. He already look old. He look old as shit and look bad.
Super sincere. It mainly looks as if he wanted to leave and get back to drinking with his friends.
Drink? That's why he looked like that. He looked old as hell.
He said it was because he was happy to see her, but she saw straight through it.
This nigga...
Because of this, he had this reaction after she said that he'd be staying there overnight.
Little nigga on Black and Mild.
Disappointment after hearing that he'd be staying there even longer.
Oh, I remember this one. He started crying.
You give me a hard time about everything. You don't want to do the room. You don't want to. And I just
nah, look at him.
Just for a little while, maybe. No.
Yeah. See, why don't he play the full clip? This nigga tripping, bro.
And nobody looks excited to have to eat the food that they're serving.
Damn.
Except Darian. Darian, from the start, acts as if it's a game and laughs at the inmates that he's sitting around for having to eat it. It seems as if the more angry they get at him, the more he laughs. Then, they start scooping the food from the tray of a different kid at the table and put it onto his, making him eat all of it. After getting done with the food, you'd think he'd be done causing trouble, but after cleaning the table, he looks at the camera and does this.
Got no waiters here. Might as well get used to it anyways. What was that?
Did my boy try to run?
He's then carried out of the room and quickly starts crying after being pinned down and dragged on the floor.
It's not funny now, is it? You're gonna stop being a
Number 6,
This nigga
James.
squeaking.
James is 15 and was admitted into the program due to disrespecting his mom verbally and physically.
What?
Before he came, he said that he'd be coming with an attitude.
Oh no,
But
no,
once he was
hold
in
up,
the jail
hold
with
up.
the inmates, things quickly changed.
I don't play that shit. You hit your mama, you gotta go. Everybody in this world, she should beat your ass. That's your mama. You gotta go.
When he was first admitted, he was giving the deputies a hard time, which was a big mistake. They had no mercy on him when they brought him out to meet the real prisoners, and made sure to let them know that he'd gotten physical with his mom before. He was teamed up on by 3 inmates, picked up, dragged on the floor, and basically thrown around. This is one of the most aggressive situations that the deputies have let happen on the show.
That's
and
what
it
he
definitely
get.
taught him a lesson. They said that the inmates don't like juveniles that disrespect their mamas, so this clip shows how the Beyond Scared Straight program works, and how even the hardest delinquents are broken down during it.
Now I had seen this one, I don't know what show it was, but it was like a girl disrespecting her mama, and it was like some program she was in. Her mama was playing dead, but like she thought her mama was dead, like on the side of the road and shit. And that shit was just like she straightened up, like she was trying to get out the car quick and everything. I just thought that shit was crazy. They should do that more. These badass motherfuckers, little kids. My bad, little kids.
Number 5, Tommy's pissed. With a 19-year-old 10th grader in the scene again, you know it's gonna be good. As their group is sent down the hall of the prison where a group of inmates is being kept, we see the aggressiveness of the inmates. As they pass, they see a boy, Tommy, that they think needs to be taught a lesson. Therefore, when he passes them, they decide to pour a bucket of what they call pee on him. He is instantly, absolutely pissed. He runs out of the room and says this.
Back up! They ain't finna have no pee on me, man. Man. They just threw pee on me, man. Ain't nobody finna throw no pee on me like I'm not finna say something. That's a lame ass.
I ain't never seen that shit. They throwing pee on these kids?
He is instantly, absolutely pissed. He runs out of the room and says this.
Back up! They ain't finna have no
They
pee
was
on me,
squirting
man.
water bottles.
Man. They just
I don't
threw
think that
on
was
me,
pee.
man. Ain't nobody finna throw no pee on me like I'm not finna say something. That's a lame ass right there, dog.
Yeah, the cop too, like, damn.
An officer talks to him and says that it's water, and that they were pranking him by telling it was pee. However,
Oh.
his reaction is what made the scene wild. Number 4.
Nah, you just don't do
family
that shit.
meetup. While 12 and 13-year-old Blue and Nard were acting tough for the first part of their visit, this all changed when they saw a familiar face.
You're not finna throw no pee at me,
As they were
bro.
being shown around the prison, a cousin that they knew wanted to talk
That's
to
some
them.
R. Kelly shit.
He then gave them an angry talk about how much he's been hating being in jail, and that they won't want to be missing their mom.
I can see that nigga doing that shit right now.
This is a very emotional moment, and they both start crying. But Nard still tried to
Oh,
act tough.
shit.
He was pulled out of the group because he wanted to go home, and ended up being handcuffed because he was thinking about punching the guards by flexing his arm. His breakdown after seeing his cousin,
Damn, he be
but
tough on
still
these
wanting to
kids.
fight and get out afterwards, is pretty crazy for a 13-year-old.
Like a damn rag doll, boy.
Number 3, Donovan is pretty dull. As young Donovan is initially brought into the jail, we are shown the basic shakedown procedure. The deputy brings him down the hall and starts patting him down for weapons, when we see him grab for an item that fell down his pants with a thud. To his surprise, it was a knife. It was not stated whether or not he just forgot about it, or if he brought it in self-defense, but it doesn't matter. Any person that tries to bring a weapon into jail is immediately put in it themselves. Donovan got lucky in this case. The officer stated that, because he was in the Beyond Scared Straight program, we cut him some slack. He was very lucky. The shock by the officer that a teen would try something like this, and the fact that he was able to get away with bringing a possibly deadly weapon in.
They let this little boy get by with a knife. only because it's Beyond Scared Straight program. I blame the officers. They should have known that shit. They didn't check him. They stupid.
With no consequences.
That's why. Nah, that's the staff, man. Look at that shit. He tried.
Anytime anybody
I didn't check him.
into the full county jail in this
Boy.
country, they automatically go to jail. As participating in our youth
It was him.
intervention program, Donovan was very lucky.
That's why he said it was lucky. Nah,
Surprise.
brother, you didn't check him. You ain't checked him.
Scene for Beyond Scared Straight, a teen being disrespectful to deputies and learning his lesson takes a different twist this time. He stated that the program doesn't scare him and told deputies to stop
was a big
trying
ass shirt you
and to
wearing.
shut up. He even at one point states that he doesn't have to be there and tried to leave. However, this doesn't last very long. As he's escorted down to where the prisoners are, he is instantly in tears, obviously in distress. With the huge men yelling at him, his tough guy attitude was obviously shattered when the tears started coming. It seemed as if in one moment he stopped listening to the inmates that were yelling at him completely, distracted by something else on his mind. And that was exactly what happened.
Oh, shit.
Afterwards, he was heard saying that he saw his stepdad in the prison, which absolutely crushed him and made him get his act together.
Come on in here, show me how funny you is. Come on. Show me how funny you is. Make me let go. My dad is here. I ain't studying your dad. Where's your dad? I ain't studying your dad. I'm your dad. That man said he your dad. That Harold done disrespect my dad. Your ass wouldn't be doing what you doing now. If that's how tough you want to be about it.
Number
Damn.
1, Austin. Austin may be one of the most disrespectful people that have been featured on Beyond Scared Straight. Sitting in a close environment with inmates telling the juvenile stories about prison, Austin shrugs it off and says this.
Right now, so don't. Excuse me?
I said it don't matter.
Oh, it don't matter?
No,
It's gonna matter.
I'm not coming
I
here.
promise.
After making the inmate mad, he gets confronted by a much more level-headed one. He decides to get on his level and asks what he does in his free time. Austin then tells him that
He don't play the full
When the
clips.
inmate asks how
Bruh.
he'll be able to play football in jail, he gets angry. Austin says that it won't matter because he won't end up there, and told the inmate to talk about it with me when you're out of jail.
Bro, just
when you
talking.
think that Austin would never be quiet and respect him, the inmate threatens him with this.
Austin,
Yeah,
what do you do?
I play football.
How much football you think you're gonna play here?
I'm not gonna be in here, so it don't matter.
You think I'm a cool guy here? This is my house. This is where I go. I used to play hockey. I wanna know, come here. How old are you?
I'm not gonna come here, so hey, get out of jail.
I'll see you when I get out. Cause I'll come find you. Cause you know what? Coming back here, it ain't nothing to me.
That will definitely shut up Austin for a while. Thank you everyone for tuning into Film
I
Trip.
might want to watch
Don't
that
forget to leave a
episode.
like,
Bro. He look
press
like he on some
subscribe,
shit.
and comment below
You know
if
what
you
I'm
agree or disagree with our list.
I fucking disagree. What is this dude's name? I'm not even gonna put him out there. But yo, I'm gonna try to find better videos. Cause bro was talking the whole. He didn't play not one full clip. Like, he says this. Nigga, just play the fucking clip. Storytelling and shit, man. But alright, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all that. And yeah.